Oh, how about that? Looks like I'm already here. Hello, hello, welcome on in. It's time for our Friday flagship stream of Fire Emblem Three Houses Randomizer. Be your host today, Dizzy Kit. Your Ooh, time to warm up. All right, all right. Be here to be your tactician today, walking us through the Battle of the Eagle Lion randomizer. We're going to be up against the Tsundere son and his tiger dad, Felix and Rodrigue. They're bringing some pretty nasty competition in. We start our training arc on Monday, getting ready for this fight. Feeling pretty good. I think Thales and Lysithea are able to hold their own. I have less confidence in the rest of the class, but we've got Flame Emperor on board. Possibly, I'm thinking about tagging in Geralt. We'll see about slots available, but we do have a new amazing member of the class with Anna, who's going to be carrying heavy. She should, by canon, be inside of this battle, so we're going to be swapping her in to utilize her as well. But I think it should be a fun, long Friday stream. I'll help usher everyone into a nice, possibly cool, chilly fall weekend, depending on where you're at, where you're living. But other than that, things are going well here. Got my 3 dogs next to me on the bed, and as I said in previous streams, we're celebrating getting affiliate on Twitch. So super exciting. I'm looking into getting some nice new emotes set up for our early adopter founders that have subscribed to me so far. So keep an eye out for that in the near future. And we've kicked off and commissioned an official PNG tuber. So we'll get one level less scruffed and start moving towards really branding this channel. I'm hoping we can have an exciting Read Abuse stream coming up on Thanksgiving weekend. I've set up a follower goal you'll see below, but if we can get to 40 followers by mid-November, I'll make an announcement about more details on that, so stay tuned. With that in mind, we've still got a couple of weekends and possibly a battle to get through before we get to the big finale of the stream, so I'm going to turn down the nice chill Spotify tones and get ready to get the game going. Sometimes it's nice to sit through that. Good memories. All right, just was doing a little run through of the intro music to make sure there's no drop frames. Everything seems to be functioning accordingly. Do one last glance at volume levels. I think, yeah, volume levels look balanced. All right, let's get into this game. We've got some certifications I want to look at. We've got some class mastery and adjustments I want to do, and we have a support, I believe, with Gwendol and Monica that I'm going to kick it off while I get my brain turned on and my coffee down to start the stream. But we are in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion month, about halfway through. We're starting to see some paralogs pop up. We're very, very close to recruiting the Death Knight as our next character, and we did pick up Anna and Mercedes as some really, really devastating looking new characters that I think are going to be lifesavers come endgame. Well, one of them will be. I don't think one's going to be around, unfortunately. We're also looking... No, I've switched Geralt back. He's going to be an armored knight, so we can get him towards his goal of being a great knight endgame. That reminds me, make sure for anyone new joining, dropping our key links here. First is the Discord community. Be sure to click that link, check us out. We're talking about writing guides, world building, Fire Emblem, all sorts of fun games, photography, art, pretty much anything I'm really into. Feel free to join in. We have a fun community there, and we'd love to grow it more. And then in terms of those that want to track the randomizer specifically, we have the class roster now featuring our unstoppable one-shot, one-kill assassin Mercedes. So if you want to see what's going on when I don't have the menus open, go ahead and check out that class roster link, and you can see full details about the randomized characteristics, builds, and future class paths of everyone inside of our randomized class. That said, I remember between streams, I was just looking to make sure we had some unlocked possibilities for our characters, especially the ones that are getting very close to or have mastered other classes. I think Annette was the main one I was concerned about. And we do want her to be a magic assassin, especially when her bow rank hits B and we can get magic bows online. So I'm actually going to have her mess with being thief after she masters the archer class. So now that we've unlocked 2 battles on a weekend, I want to get that ready because very likely she'll master archer in our next excursion out of the classroom. Other than her, Lysithea, I think we should master something else. And I'm leaning towards Brigand. It's a good look on her, and we do want her focusing heavily into Axe for endgame. So let's go ahead and get that online. Yeah, the furs look good on this model with the red and black and kind of brown motif. We'll still keep her in Lord for the moment, though. That's most likely going to be next month. Brionius, I don't really see a lot of benefit in him mastering the soldier route, and he's just only kind of good for cavalry, so I'm going to leave him as he is, at least for now. I might have him go archer at some point. We'll see. He's got interesting options. He's mostly focused on Paladin for now. I've been trying to grind him up on Authority so that we can see what his budding talent is. And he doesn't really have seemingly a good future in Magic Rose. I was considering going the Faith route, but if I don't see any improved Magic Rose in the near future, I may fully pivot him towards going the Bow Knight endgame. Besides that, Costas, we can get him into Brawler, being that the class abilities gained on Mastery are randomized. I think Brawler's value surely will be higher than it is in base game, and I'm curious to find out what abilities he would learn.
Oh yeah, nailed it.
That and just Fists have been kind of a good crutch for his character so far. I am leaning into I picked up the combat art on him, Wild Abandon, to hopefully compensate for some of his not really low, but lower offensive stats. But I think on a good turn of Lucky 7, Wild Abandon and his accuracy ring could all come together to make for a very interesting trump card on his character, especially with the Minor Crest of Regan. There's a lot of potential there. Otherwise, I believe we're all tested out for everything else I want to lean into. Anna, we're only going to have her temporary, so I really am just having her be a white mage heal bot with Nosferatu and Seraphim as her main weapons. She came good at bow, so I gave her an Iron Bow Plus just to kind of operate on that if we run into anyone with too much magic resistance, but otherwise we're just going to kind of carry that priest into bishop for as long as we have her on board. Okay, with that in mind, it is the weekend, and we're not ready to do these paralogs, but it is Golden Fish and Bonding Bites. So I'm going to see if we can do some prep because next month I really want to lean in and focus on getting some rival students to B rank so we can start locking in our recruits before it gets too late and we start missing paralogs. So with that, I'm going to hit this support and then we'll go exploring. Gwendol and Monica.
Calm down. That was all on you, Shady Lady.
Shady? You know full well I'm sensitive about that. It's as though you wish to be incinerated. What I mean to say is, all shall be forgiven when you do my bidding. I know. It's an honor I don't extend to many. You have the rare opportunity to aid me in realizing my dream. I shall rebuild House Nouvelle. Nobility will be mine again, and the glory of my esteemed family will once more reign supreme.
Blah, blah, blah. Restore House Nouvelle. Blah, blah, blah. Will you just stop? You're making my ears hurt. I am but an insignificant and beautiful creature. Surely there's nothing I have to offer for your plight.
Your facade does not fool me. I know you for what you truly are. With the nobility's backing, Western Fodlan's underworld is yours. Everyone has heard whispers of the savage mockingbird. That is you they refer to, yes?
I like how Gwendol cloisters himself up like a turtle.
Groundwork for me to reclaim my title. I envision you using your connections to apply pressure on the nobles in Enbar.
Right. So say I indulge you, that I agree on this killer bird you speak of. What I offer comes at a high price. You do understand that, right, milady? How exactly do you intend to compensate me?
But what greater compensation could I offer than to play a part in restoring House Nouvelle?
Restoration of houses does nothing to put food in my stomach.
I suppose, but rest assured that upon my return to power, you shall be suitably rewarded.
Let me cut through the mud here. You're broke, and you'll pay me after you get what you want. Wow. I love how irresponsible you are. Refreshing.
Then what would you have me do? I have nothing to bargain with now. No status, no wealth.
Perhaps rather than turning to a killer bird for help, you should be bound before the nobles or some such. Get down on all fours and lick their boots. See what that'll get you. Perhaps you're too prim and proper for that.
Lick their boots? Is tonguing their footwear likely to sway them to my cause?
My work here is
Monica's specialty, that's not a problem.
No, I was not through with you yet.
She can start with Edelgard.
Hey!
Alright, that's our only support for the moment. I have a feeling we're going to have quite a few after we do this exploration. Alright, so I have a boost to my studying, which I want to take advantage of, but I also want to make sure we get, let's see, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it'd be good to get at least 3 people of our class boosted up, and then Emperor Ionius, where is he at? Oh, interesting. I never talked to Ingrid after the fishing. But anyway, Emperor Ionius, I think, is in there. Yeah, I just want to give him gifts to get his motivation boosted up.
What the?
I did some optimization to my OBS, and I'm actually feeling less lag on the game than I did in previous streams, so looks like it's paying off. Pebbles. Pebbles are for... Oh, I just didn't even notice her at all over here.
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel that far. It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and is exhausting. So pointless. I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
Sure enough. How about you have an Encyclopedia Suites?
Yeah, that's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Do I have anything else for you? No, I don't. Good enough. Let's do some gardening. Morphous seed, ooh, big haul. Carrots, Albinian berries, Verona, Nordsalot, and a Magdrid curse. That was huge. And a speed carrot. And we got our seeds back. Huge win. Okay, today's just a regular day. I think I'm gonna go plant some of my lesser flowers. Throw in a red. Alright, we'll just infuse with magic. Boost up our gifts for next month, especially if we're going to get more students in. We're going to want that. We need to go fishing. I think it'd be good to go fishing before we meet with people. And I have a lot of bait. So, how much bait do I have, in fact? Okay, that's what I thought. You know what? I'm going to turn back on our Spotify and just have some chill fishing to get through some of this bait. It's uncommon fish, so I'll probably just lean into the bottom two. Yeah, let's lean back and chill and enjoy some fishing. Nice. All right. Thanks for sticking out through DJ Thales's fishing session. That was a good little chill segue before we get into customizing and exploring. That should be plenty of fish to keep Randolph fed for the month. Okay, now in terms of what we need to do, I only have 4,000 gold, so there's not a lot I can do just yet. I'm going to wait till the end of the month to do some of this stuff besides just swing by the battalion and getting 166 gold worth of replenishment on the battalions. Looks like it's the Nouvelle Chamberlains really costing us. Better battalions, more expensive. That's how it goes. Other than that, I want to focus this exploration session in on the bonding bites. So we're going to try and get the people in our class motivated and hopefully get them set up with some of the members we're trying to recruit. I also am thinking about doing another cooking session because we've seen in the tournament this month that there's some really mean students in the other class that are going to bang us up pretty good. So I would not hurt to get some good meals in. I already cooked with the Death Knight. I'm thinking about cooking with... I haven't done a lot with Catherine yet. Rhea seems pretty decent though, so let's go ahead and cook with Rhea. We did King of Beast steak, so we've got HP plus 3. I'm feeling like I don't think magic's gonna be that scary. I think it's gonna be the physical attack. So let's do Immortality Stew with Rhea.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food. Perhaps cooking is much more exciting than studying or training.
I see.
Yeah, we've got to get some Rhea Thales supports going. Okay, that'll take care of that. Now, today is the day for Bonding Bites, a special menu to bring professors and students together. Effects are enhanced when dining with students from your own house. Ionius, I must have missed him. I'll have to U-turn and get him pumped up. It looks like Dimitri's into this. And I guess the Ashen Wolves count. We'll start with Dimitri and see if there's any out of class students we can bring in that has supports with him. Not really. Surprisingly, not really. Does Dimitri have anything with our Ashen Wolves? No. About Mercedes, no. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do Dimitri and Ionius then. They'll knock out 2 of about the 5 I want to get motivated.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor. Delicious. After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Okay, let's get into more varied things. Saggart and Cream you can never go wrong with. Lysithea needs supports. There should be people Lysithea could bond with in the other houses. Ingrid. I actually would like to see this, because one way or another I think we can pick up Ingrid late game. But let's get some early supports going so it makes more sense when we do.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know? Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Okay, that's 3. I have 3 energy left. Let's do 2 more cooking. Gronder, meat skewers. Is there anyone Geralt can bond with? Surprisingly, no. Not on that side anyway. Deirdre style pheasant. Manuela. Ooh, Manuela. Nader. Can we recruit Nader? I think we actually, yeah, we can recruit Nader. Okay. Valkyrie Ray as well. And, okay, and we can do, interesting. They've got a lot of options. A lot of options among the people we're trying to recruit too. Okay, let's do Randolph and Manuela.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Get your sleeves out of the food, Manuela.
This is delicious. My absolute favorite.
Almost getting us to be in Professor too, not bad. Alright, we're gonna do one more. Peach Sorbet with Flame Emperor. Flame Emperor and Lamb? Nah, he's a teacher. I don't really want to do that one. Okay. I don't think Flame Emperor is where it's at. I feel like Geralt didn't have any good options. Who else we got? What about Gwendol? Can we bond Gwendol with anyone? Gwendol and Rhea have one. Yeah, alright. Let's do Gwendol and Rhea.
I've eaten many meals in my time. This is divine.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Okay, that'll put us really good spot for next month. And now we have one more energy point. I'm going to jump up to the Teacher's Hall. Oh, Nader says something new after that. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to jump up to the Teacher's Hall. I think I was learning from Lambert how to cast magic.
Oh, those.
Looks like we did unlock some supports. Thales and Ionius are at B already, and then Ionius and Dimitri. Okay. Oh, and Rhea and Thales too. We did unlock that. Good, good, good. Okay, we'll probably hit those on the way to the next event. So that takes care of that one. Got our last instruction for the month. Need to think carefully about who we really need to buff up to make a difference at the Battle of the Tsundere Sun and Tiger Dad. Group task. It's time for Skywatch. Let's have these two work on that again. Instruct. Is Ionius good? Yeah, I do want to push his authority budding talent in. There it is. Huge. Let's see what he gets. Now excels in authority. Ancient Dragon Wrath.
I feel like a new man.
A dragon man. Alright, alright. Now we can honestly, I think we should start pumping his yeah, let's pump his bow up. Get him ready. It's gonna be a long road. And I'm going to change his goals and start leaning fully into having him learn bow, now that we've got that. Oh, Ancient Dragon Wrath, that's so good. And already a strong character, he's going to be hitting like a truck with his spear. I guess bow and lance, just in case we want to get any like special A-rank spear on him. It's probably where his real damage is going to come from. Okay, what else? What other options do we have? Manuela's over-leveling as usual. I feel like she's over-taught too. Let's hold off on her. Never hurts to train Lysithea. Especially because she's kind of falling behind on both of these options. I kind of want to teach her fully Axe going forward, just to make sure we get her into an advanced class as soon as possible.
I still have much to learn. I'm improving, thanks to you.
Okay, 3 more. Yeah, I think Annette needs some help.
Your guidance was greatly useful.
Especially on sword. Let's get her up to B+. B+ in sword before the battle would be really key.
I will get more soon.
Especially since she does not have, we don't have a magic bow yet, so her 11 sword is really where all of her damage is coming from.
Your guidance was greatly useful.
Okay, she'll get that the weekend. Gwendol. I don't know if I'm going to use you in the battle, but let's at least work on your stuff. Getting that to C would be nice, but I think we need this at B+ before level 20. I'll just dabble between his sword and his faith for his training today. He's having really good faith learning too, so I think getting his faith up to A would make for a very interesting, like, actual viable white mage.
Can't say I'm surprised.
An offensive white mage, that is. These two, how are you guys doing? I feel like your flying is really behind. Yeah, I think we need to give Fletch a little bit more love. I'll lean into, not her flying, her, oh, never mind. Her flying's behind because that's not what she's focused on. Okay, she's actually in a good place on Horse and Reason. Yeah, I actually think Costas is the one who's falling a bit behind, especially on Axe. I've had to lean so much into his brawling just to be good in combat. Yeah, let's fully...
That went way better than nailed it. Perfect.
I think we need to have him
I'll get it next time.
zero in on Axe starting now to get him ready for advanced classes. It's crazy how much white magic he picked up just from randomly getting chosen to sing. Okay, we're gonna go to Costas and have him go purely Axe. And that's it for our lecture.
Professor.
One sec. Looks like I've got a bot to drop. Okay, got it. All right, back to the game. Anna, but which Anna? Okay, this is actually Petra. Petra says, I can see study of sword and faith really going hand in hand. Physical defense plus divine protection, you know, so how about it? That's... No, I need you fully on sword. She does not have the aptitude for magic that I've seen. Ray would like to speak with you. That's right. The Ray Thales support.
Returning from work, I take it?
Still working.
My goodness, it's so late in the evening. That must be exhausting. Try not to overtax yourself, alright? I'm concerned for your health. We wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. The goddess won't smite you if you rely on others for help.
I'll take your word for it, Rhea. You would know.
Listen here, Professor. You might not like what I'm about to say. To be perfectly honest, I had my doubts when I first met you.
Shocking. That's surprising, Rhea. Why would you have doubts in Thales?
I don't want you to think less of me for saying this, but here we are. At first, I thought you seemed too young to be a professor. It is unusual, you have to admit.
What, do I have to be like 1,000 to teach here?
And mature despite your age. You're strong-willed, encouraging, and you go to great lengths to ensure that everyone is cared for. But it almost feels like you're trying too hard to be a perfect role model for your students.
Comes with the territory.
If that's how you feel, then I can't disagree. But I think it's necessary to give yourself a break every now and again. The mind has a tendency to make mistakes when you've exhausted yourself. In my case, I still seem to make mistakes even when I'm wide awake.
Mistakes? You?
Oh, you know. I'm always mixing up the dates for drills or misplacing things. Just the other day, I forgot to put on my uniform and headed out to practice wearing only my... well, you can imagine how embarrassed I was.
That's some fan art.
My mind can be so scattered sometimes. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. What I'm trying to say is that you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you do, you might end up in a pretty bad place. That reminds me, is there anything I can do to assist you, Professor? If it's all right with you, I'd like to help in any way I can.
Appreciate it.
Whatever you need, just say the word. I look forward to helping you out.
Yes, the Thales Rhea connection's possible. Looks like we got another birthday coming up, some tea time. Curious to know how Gwendel's doing as well.
Hey friend, thanks for joining me when I had
Oh, this
to
is
deal
B
with
rank
Emblem
already.
a while ago. You were a real help. I wouldn't say you fully earned my trust, but you've earned something for sure. I owe you.
If you'd like.
I would like. Oh, open offer to share your desires. But if the price is too high, I reserve my right to refuse you.
You're in the middle of something just now.
I was just rummaging through what we recovered from the scorpions, and I stumbled across something pretty special to me.
What's with the PNG of a notebook?
It was under lock and key, so those thugs probably thought it was something of high value. The Elder gave it to me when I was small. Losing it really got me where it hurts.
Back when you were a kid.
I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you
In
about
another
it.
era.
Can't quite remember how old I was, but my mother had taken in an elderly man wandering the town. He was worse for wear, could barely even walk. She nursed him back to health under our humble roof. In return for a kindly gesture, he taught me to read and write. This notebook is a relic of those times. Not too long after that, I came down with a terrible illness. We had no money to speak of, so a doctor's visit was out of the question. My mother went everywhere asking for help, to no avail. And then the Elder stepped in and saved me. I don't know how he did it, or what it was he did.
Where is he now?
Long since passed on. Natural causes. I believe it happened shortly after he cured me. My illness, it turns out, was part of a larger plague that swept through our village. So many died. And there I was, having escaped death by some strange luck. I felt grateful. And helpless. So little Yuri figured it would be his mission to help anyone he could as he grew up.
Help them how?
However I could. Not necessarily by making gold rain from the sky, but in smaller ways. The streets are filled with kids who have no homes, no food, so many dying of disease, or some cheap medicine would have saved them. I figure, if I can save even one unlucky soul, well, then I'm doing my part, you know? It's a small dream, but it's one I hold in my heart. To help those who need it. It's what my gang's about. When I recruit my people, it's to that end. To give them a home. The turf wars, the gang, all of it. To honor that dream.
Truly admirable.
Yeah?
Let us recruit gang members together, Gwendol.
Despite what you now know about me, I'm still the Lord of the Underground. Don't go forgetting that. I do what I have to, whether people view it as fair or foul. The way I see things, the goddess gave me two gifts. My life and my charm. That's been gift enough to get in with slimy nobles, so I can pull their strings as I see fit.
I mean, and the third gift, your wonderful beard. The stash, on the other hand, maybe we could go without that one.
Of course, I use my marionettes to help me smuggle things, maneuver as needed. You get the idea. Once I used a clever name, and my charms, to become the attendant to the head slug of a noble house. Yet another time, I took a name befitting the kingdom that landed me in the academy as a noble's adopted son. That's how I've gotten this far and earned my fortune. In doing so, I've spread my wings of protection further, to help those who need it most.
So your current name is also fake.
As though I
Gwendol,
tell
if that is your real
you.
name.
Perhaps you can share what it is you think.
Alright, hitting B rank with a bunch of students already. And it's Linhart's birthday. Sure, I guess we can have tea with Linhart. You get the cheap tea though, Linhart, sorry. Guess I don't have any cheap tea. Okay, you get the abundant
Do you need
tea.
me for something, Professor? Much appreciated. Ouch!
Well, that's what happens when you pour tea in your eye like that.
Agreed.
Phone's future, school uniforms, monastery security. Hmm. That's a tough one, actually. Past laughs? No. Courtyard couple? Classes? Him. Interesting. Let's stick with the guards.
I see.
Good enough. Hopefully I get some charm out of it.
Well, I still got some work to get done. Thanks for the tea. See ya, Professor.
Linhart's so driven. Nah, nothing. So be it.
My darkest fear is that I shall be a burden to you, dear Happy.
Yeesh. Try not to worry about that, okay? Let's both focus on getting this done. See if you can work in the shade, Coco. We might finish up more quickly that way. I don't like to point fingers, but Coco really slowed us down.
That wasn't... Very well, it was my fault, but only technically.
Ooh, C+. Okay, we got a couple of skill unlocks before the end.
I've grasped it. How lovely.
Lance level 3 on Flame Emperor.
Work to grow.
Sword prowess level 4 on Annette. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay, we had a lot of skills, but didn't unlock anything from it. Alright, I think this is going to be a good month to battle. Let's get through the supports we unlocked first so we can keep growing. Start with Fletch and Monica, who are already B. All that flying together.
Thank you for going to such lengths to come see me, Happy.
I live here, so it's not like I had to travel a long way. Do you need me for something, Coco?
Need might be an exaggeration.
Good, because I was just headed to bed. It's nearly sunset. Have a good night.
Wait, no. Just because I don't need you for anything doesn't mean you may go. Need isn't quite it precisely. How to broach the subject nicely.
Nice rhyme. Are you dabbling in poetry now?
Don't be daft. Anyway, I need you for something.
You could have just said that from the start. So you want me to drink
Coffee o'clock.
Whatever this is.
Cheers.
It's how I intend to show my gratitude for all the things you do for me.
Right. Everything I do for you. Such as... What exactly?
You know, the pastries, the dried meats, sharing your fruits.
Oh, like when we ate those currants and you got juice all over your face.
Must you bring that up every time? It took me hours to get the stains out of my favorite fan.
I thought it was funny. So, what's this drink you gave me? It smells good, but it looks weird.
It's all the rage amongst the elite now. They call it coffee. It's derived from rare Dagden beans, which are roasted, ground, and then boiled over water.
That's a lot of effort to make hot bean water.
Hot bean water.
To waste time.
Hold your criticism until you've tasted it. And taste it quickly, please. This is a beverage that one must drink hot.
Or cold.
All right.
Or iced.
Well, your verdict?
Whoa. This is not what I expected. It kind of tastes like mud, but also...
Oh
it's
man,
delicious.
caffeinated Fletch. Terrifying.
Exactly my reaction. The flavor is so striking that one trembles for more.
All gone. Got more?
Indeed, I do not. The coffee bean, as I mentioned, is rare and thus expensive. They are not easy to procure. Though, if I could restore House Nouvelle to its former glory, I might have means to acquire more.
On second thought, never mind. You don't have to go.
Oh, she's not kidding. They're like 1,000 gold in the shop.
My house anyway. It just may be some time until my finances improve.
How about we go to the woods and find some fruit trees like we did the other day? Fresh fruit might not be as fancy as coffee, but it's good enough for me. Come on.
If that's all you desire, I think I can indulge you. To the orchards!
And then Ionius and Dimitri already at their B, end of support chain.
There you are.
observant as ever, Ferdinand. What can I help you with?
You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself. A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart.
It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you.
Finally, a little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility. Let us begin!
Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you. I have places to be.
Wait! I will not allow you to get away!
I can't.
You can't escape the chair.
Just admit defeat.
Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath.
Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself. I am surprised you could run so far. I had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution. But I had a difficult time keeping up.
The fear of having to exert myself really helped. You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good.
It does it not?
So weird, Dimitri stands like a little raptor.
How about we say that thrilling chase was your training for the day? If you will excuse me, I'm going to run even more, so I can catch you next time.
After all the running you already did, that's our Ferdinand. You always give everything your all, don't you?
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing whatsoever, Ferdinand. I mean that.
Our kids are getting all bonded. Okay. Support's out of the way. I think, given our levels, one more battle is certainly in order. I don't want to bring any level 15s into this end of the month fight. So we're going to do monsters on the road, see if we can get some material, and then battle in the forest to get some money. Have Mercedes do some monster hunting to get her authority up. Speaking of which, dang, I had forgot we already have the Southern Merchant open. I could have sold some of that goldfish. All right, what are we hunting? We got 2 demonic beasts, 4 demonic beasts. All right. Sounds simple enough. All right, let's get Mercedes in. Anna definitely needs this XP if we're going to use her in the fight at the end of the month. Costas and Annette. Those two are pretty good shape. Lysithea needs XP and just training. Okay, that's the main ones needing it. Fletch. Sure, all 2, even though he's kind of good on... He's good on class XP, but not so much on regular XP. There we go. That's a good group. Who's left that could actually use some support? Let's have Hubert step in and be someone's adjutant. Hubert with... Oh, with Mercedes. Perfect. Alright, Mercedes, let's get Hubert in your squad. Hubert, I want to be working on... probably his reason. Let's give him his best spell. Let's give him Excalibur, see if we can get some cheeky crits. Okay. Everyone's otherwise already set up. Let's get him ready to go head on against that monster. Get Anna up here for healing duty. There we go. That squad should work. And into it we go. The end of the training arc begins. Ooh, they're not going to be fun to fight in that forest.
What's the plan?
I wonder if I'm not in range. They should charge me. Let's actually just kind of set ourselves up to lure them out.
Here goes.
And then you can bolting them as an opening gambit.
Leave it to me.
She's got Meteor on Fletch too, I believe, so we can kind of double down when they come into the open. See if we can catch two of them in one Meteor. Only he's coming? Well, he stuck his head out. I guess that's good enough to open up on them. Let's put a Meteor on, and then we'll get two freebies on his Gambit. Oh, that's nice. That is a nice, easy setup for really punishing these guys. Look at that.
This one's a favorite.
Full support for Geralt. Now we just need a couple mages to step in. I guess we can just group flame and do it in one go. And that should break him. Then we can just jump him before he recovers. Stack some Umbral. Anna needs XP the most. So let's have her come in and finish that HP bar off. Ooh, nice. Yeah, this Anna's scary, even with the level disadvantage. Okay. Costas. It's a good chance to work on your axe. Okay, who else needs XP? Mercedes, she does, but she does so much damage. I'm gonna give it to someone who needs a bit more, like Fletch. Let's get our Ashen Wolves over leveled. Solid mage level. Not gonna complain about that. 19 res. Tanky crew. Okay, now Mercedes should be able to step in and wreck this guy. Just about. Let's see if we can have someone just do like an 8 damage hit, and then we'll finish it off. No, Monica, don't steal it. Ah, she left it. She left it with 4. That was awfully kind of her.
Had to be done.
Gives Hubert a big boost too. Oof.
Hoping for.
Oh, I hope she's not a monster with bad growth. That'd be so unfortunate.
Finding my focus.
Alright, bow level 5. 1 monster down. Let's line everybody up and see who wants to be next. I'm just going to throw one of these down to keep her authority going up. Let's have you stride and get the team caught up.
Grateful.
And then we can switch back to our range spells. Oh, I should put on her too. Come down here and do the exact same pattern.
Now's the time.
blindside him with assault troop. Let's have you come and do full save this time. Maybe we can take out most of their shields in one go. Just about. Move you down one more. We got one left. Sure, you can come over and do the honors. Alright, let's pick off another monster. Get Anna nice and fed up.
I feel my strength building.
Very cool. Okay, the net can come down. Just do some basic damage to get her low. I don't need her to do much. Just enough to set up Mercedes for a kill. Brutal crits from this Mercedes. That gets Hubert the level.
Any experience is worth having.
Hopefully we get him close to mastering mage. Alright. Let's see, Lysithea, can you not take the kill? Let's have you pair up with Ionius for XP. You will 100% take the kill. Wow, okay. That's why you can't... I guess I can't get you away from it. 99 crit with her offhand. That's our Lord Lysithea. No punches ever pulled. Okay, 2 beasts down, 2 to go. Taking them out before they can even move on us. Get you in here. Keep our squad caught up. He's out of that, so we're going to have to shift strategy. I guess you can do the full estate honors this time. Let's have you, Lysithea, step back, do Battleground, Cafe, have our butlers pump them up. Yeah, let's have you poison this one. I like Anna having the merchant battalion. Alright, that opens us up. We can... Oh, they're actually there. Let's be careful about stepping into that mess. I can hit them from range though, so... Oh, I do not have a range attack on her. I guess that's not entirely true. That'll do the job. Pick up our Venom Stones. Costas could use the XP. Nice. With Crest of the Beast, 57 hand axe. Overkill, but it looks good. Ooh, huge level too. He's probably one of our most balanced units, just like 14 to 16 stats across the board. Alright, Annette. Let's get you in here and show off your Levin sword. $69.
I'm closing in on expertise.
Can't believe that was who I considered the weakest student in the class. She's really coming around. Good chance to full essay. Let's come in here. Gambit him. Get lots of supports boosted up this way and authority. Alright, Monica needs a kill. Not really anyone she's bonded with available. Let's bring out her stronger spells. What can we do? Can we like double Luna? No, it's, shouldn't have the speed for that. She can do this. Let's try that. Just crits everywhere. Conserving those miasmas. Decent.
The glory of House Nouvelle.
Notably increase her offense. And then we got one to go. Might be tough to approach him like this. I think I'm actually going to pull back. Let him come to me. Just to reposition everybody to the top side. Now's a good chance to just break some shields from range too. Same with you. Yeah, let's just weaken the shields without breaking them for now. Some good artillery options, especially because we don't have any Deadeyes yet. Have Anna work on her XP through healing. Wait till next turn to do that. Alright, wide out in the open, just what I wanted to see. Lysithea inspire the troops. Can Mercedes reach? Sure can. Oh good, a Saros archer level up. I didn't realize her archers aren't... Must be the one she came with. Huh. Tank level on Mercedes, interesting. Only she could learn close counter with the 18-19 defense. That would be a crazy tank. Okay. Let's come in. I can't really get where I want to. Oh, I have an idea. Let's do this just for the XP. That actually kind of messed up what I was planning to do. We're going to do something for science then here real quick. I want to see if you smite somebody, but there's someone exactly 2 tiles away. Will it take effect, or will it move them 1 tile, or how's that work? Combat Art, Smite. Okay, you can still push them one. That's really all I need to do. No, I didn't need the two to get him behind, but things changed. Alright. And the last monster is broken. We got our Emerald Steel. Time to pick up the pieces. Anna, get in there and drop your Seraphim. Oh, it hurts we're not going to get to take this Anna with us. She's so good.
I am maturing at a rapid pace.
Costas, go get yourself some XP. Let's do it on the bottom side, actually. You should bond with Ionius. And then Annette can come in. She still can't. You want to bane the monsters? Nah, not quite. Let's bank on it. Let's see if she can get the crit. We are lucky today. This is a good sign. Our magic assassin proving she doesn't need magic anymore.
Hard work created this.
That's right. Got a lot of bullions to sell too. 10 black sand steel. Oh, maybe we'll pick up some killing blades. Anna MVP. Alright, that was clean. No class mastery, so we can just jump straight into the battle leg tuatates, I'm gonna go with. These fights have been some of the hardest on this run so far, just because these bandits are so brutal. But it feels like over time their defensive growths are really falling off. So they're just, as long as you take them out before they get a shot at you, they're not bad. A lot of their stats seem to have gone to magic and magic boosting things too. Okay, leveling Anna. I guess we're still leveling Mercedes? Maybe not. Let's see who our people that are still level 15 are. Not many anymore. Oh yeah, we'll give Mercedes some XP. Costas, I still think, is kind of on the weaker side and needs it. Geralt was mostly tanking, so we'll get him some more kills on this fight. Petra, Dimitri, let's bring him in as our healer. Let's see, Thales is already over leveled. We'll keep him where he's at. Sure, we can give Monica some more XP in this fight. And then in terms of who we want for leveling, Flame Emperor can't have adjutants because we don't have any other flying units right now, so I'm actually going to put her in when we can to get her some supports. Seems like Dimitri's a good one to start working on early. So Dimitri and Flame Emperor going to make best buddies. And then Flame Emperor needs to work on her lance. She only has... we give her the Horse Slayer for this. Actually, did I even see any horse units? Yeah, there's a couple. Not many. 1, 2. You never know. Horse Slayer's not a bad option either way. Okay, in terms of setting up defenses, no mounted units here. I have Lord Lysithea coming as the flank. She's just crazy strong. I'm gonna have her on the back line in case they catch up to us. Otherwise, that's a pretty solid group. Everyone in this team is pretty stacked on defense, actually. Surprisingly. I think Costas might be the squishiest person on the battlefield. Okay. We'll go Staunch Shield. Geralt just to take the opening volley. How fast are they? They're pretty fast, right? No, they're really not. The Axemen aren't anyway. The Horsemen are kind of average. But that's good news. That means if we switch to his mace, he won't get doubled.
Leave it to me.
Set her up in the flank position. She can actually double them. Do I want a bolting? I'll save the bolting for now.
I will get the victory.
Yeah, let's get his dex rallied up. That's a useful boost.
Here we go.
I'll cut through.
Might as well ward our tank while we have the chance to breathe.
I'm dead.
And then your Gambit, you're the Strider, okay. Looks good. Oh, of course they would Aubin proc. These bandits just give me no time to breathe. Alright. Let's get in here and start hurting them. Yeesh, you're nasty. And I could weaken them so that Draw could get the kill. Those are huge Nosferatus. Oh, it hurts to use Diamond Axe to get the kill on this guy. I think I might just Tempest Lance on my iron.
Not my first fight.
Have you come in, get some of your Reason magic leveling in. Yeah, Fletch can get some XP. Just get melee. Oof, you're mean when you hit back. Maybe, oh, you're not even gonna, okay. Not a good time for you to go in, actually. We'll leave this one to Petra.
One more success.
If only sales were this good.
And then have Lysithea come in. And she can duo as both the tank for the next round and clear this last opponent. You're irrelevant.
You were outmatched.
I pity if Rodrigue and her run into each other.
It's a long road yet.
Poor Rodrigue, he is just the weak link of the house leaders. I do not think that's going to change anytime soon. Rally. You have a good rally. You need to keep that in mind. Fletch needs to rally more often. Oh, you don't gotta do this, Lysithea. Okay. Thought she was gonna crit him. Just for the insult.
Of course I would.
Sit on about 4 bullions we could sell if we wanna up our gear for the final fight. This is a good... Oh, they're not together, never mind. Still have you do an opening shot. Opening shot kills them? That's crazy. She is way too strong. Yeah, this underdog class is coming online in a big way. Look at that, he's got 19. I think we gotta start teaching Dimitri sword primary. More and more he's feeling like Mortal Savant is a better build for him.
Come again. I feel my strength building.
Let's see, Fletch, can you hit this guy but leave him alive? Oh yeah, that's actually not a problem for you. So many powerhouses, I sometimes forget. Not everyone is. Let's actually have you do some back and forth. This guy's not as much of a threat. You're gonna go after her, that's fine. You guys duke it out. Let's focus on, maybe we can meteor this next group coming in. Is that your job? No, you're bolting. I think I already moved my meteor mage. Let's see how badly that goes for him.
That helps.
My prediction is that Dark Mage is about to get wiped off the map. Oh, they actually went for Dimitri. Surprising. I mean, it's a good call. He actually wins that fight. Flame Emperor level 17.
Well,
Odd level.
you see,
Won't complain, but odd level. And this guy... Wow, okay, the mage is fast. He doesn't just get instantly wiped by Mercedes. Means they're way too strong for my liking.
We'll lend you a hand. They'll remember this.
Yeah, let's get this guy off the field. Getting pretty good XP off of this fight. You can come over here and throw a heal on Mercedes. Almost a D plus faith.
had to be done.
Yeah, my class is feeling... It's a lot of my non-students, but they're feeling strong enough to be ready for this fight. I think so, anyway. Looks like they can't really reach him. I have switched to Nosferatu, just in case they do, to heal back. These guys look like they're about to 1-2 down. Yeah, that would be a kill. So let's hit them before they get a chance to hit us. Kill denied. Can you? You can. Alright. Let's mess with these guys. You can hit them too. That's actually probably better. Soften him up before he comes up my tail. Good 9 AoE damage too. Get Dimitri healed up. 17 on a heal. She even heals really well. She's gonna be so scary end game. Do we want you to get this XP? Nah, you can go ahead and trade with them. Give them a gambit, make sure they get the kill. Yeah, I feared that group was going to start moving, so we'll be ready for them now.
Witness frigid pride.
Oh, we got them to split too. That should make this a pretty easy cleanup. I'm actually not going to let him get away that easily. Good artillery ops for Fletch. Okay, we got an easy kill set up. Let's give it to Costas. Man, he's hitting that speed threshold. Look at him doubling other axe users. I think it's because his strength and speed keeps going up. Ooh, that's a mean mage. Charles not ready for that. You would just delete this guy, right? Because he has no defense? No, he's fast. Okay, that's one of those speedy ones. Let's actually try your combat arts out then. Give him a good heavy draw. Oh, level 5 now. That was quick. You can't get there though. We need to pull you. Put your bolting on for support. There we go. Guess we gotta do it with the sword. Even with the sword, we can't. Oof. Oof, you're mean. Okay, okay. If that's the case, how happens if you seraphim him? They'll double you. How fast is this guy? 17, he's very fast. 17. Nosferatu? There we go. You know what? You can get in here and fight this guy with Nosferatu. You don't really do much though. Alright, it's better just have you sit here with your bonus and trade. Or we could do that. Gets Gwendol his level. I wonder if I should put a different battalion on him while he's a priest. Something that boosts up his magic would be better. No, if you're gonna hit him, let's ward him and make it a challenge. Fresh ward gets him to change target, that's what I thought. Oh, can you hit them over there? You can? That's so mean. Alright. Let's get him, Petra. Clear the map. Got the enemy forces in all sorts of confusion now. Songstress Dimitri getting the heals off. Felix can go ahead and finish this guy off for some XP, save us some time. Level 17. I think almost all of our Ashen Wolves are 17 now.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
Liking that speed on a mage. That's going to be helpful. Geralt is not. Let's see if we can get a kill on this guy. He's too strong for him. How happens if you hit him? That's a crazy amount of damage on a cleric. Nosferatu battle. Can't even double him with the iron. Let's do this. Boost up his offense. Now try that again. How about? Almost. One damage short. Alright, we'll just make it easy. Even if he gets a heal off. It's a huge heal too. They're all physical. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure he's at full health before I send him in to do this. You have any boost for him? Yeah. There we go. Now Geralt's ready to tank. Tank it up, Geralt. And then these guys can push in. Monica needs a kill. Man, dodgy. Even fire is only 84. That's a little concerning. I think Monica might need some dex. Yeah, her dex is 9. I did not realize. Okay, we got her into double digits. I wonder if I should put her into... I don't know. She has like no martial capacity. Yeah, let's have them get a taste of your lance. Split the forces in the process too, so Geralt doesn't have to tank everything. Not that he couldn't. That's why I'm glad Mercedes is tanky. Alright, now we've got a problem behind us. You already used your meteor, so you're out of the range attack. You actually can't hit them. If that's the case, I'm just going to have you come in Throw down a stride gambit so we have maximum movement options. I would like to just stop that group coming in behind us if I can, which I 100% chance of doing, so that'll buy us a turn. Ooh, and I could see Battalion on Dimitri and Hunter's Boon? Wait, what? Oh, that's crazy. That's Petra's personal. So we have a cleric now that does crits when people are low on health. That almost seems rude. Okay, have Anna come in the back. We can pin these guys down too. Even better if we put a javelin on him first. Yeah, that'll be nice. Lockdown, poisoned. Can clear this guy with almost no opposition. He's so mean though. This one particular bandit is really strong for some reason. Get some level ups on Mercedes, including her authority. More strength speed, more defense. Tankiest sniper of all time.
I'm getting it.
I think all of them might have to hit this guy to get him down. Yeah, this guy is just rough. Okay, that side's cleared. This side is completely managed. I guess we can just focus on making sure this back side gets wiped out pretty efficiently. We can just have her run back here and fight them. Guy's doing a surprising amount of damage, Lysithea. Not used to seeing her below half health. Petra, you can safely clear this guy out. It's crazy, 11 damage on a heavy armor with a training bow.
Flame spirit protects me.
Ooh, that gets Petra to level 18. Good, she'll be ahead, because I'm not using her in the fight. I don't think I can.
Put in a day's work.
Yeah. Yeah, Cautious can get the last kill on this guy. Good damage. 27 times 2 with crit chance. You go ahead and hit these guys back again too. Bully them a bit. Caught Anna up real quick. Bad level. I don't mind. Bad levels are allowed on her. They're trying to fight back with their Crest of Beast, but it's not doing it. This guy's really sacrificing it all to try and take out Lysithea.
This is what I do.
Swing and a miss. Just made her stronger.
It's a long road yet.
Great level. It's a miracle bean. Alright, all that's left is let's throw out heals from everyone that can and then end the fight. Sucks Dimitri's my top healer, but he's just not getting the magic growth to make it worthwhile.
It is still far from enough.
Monica got Faith level 2. Everyone come together to heal Mercedes.
I appreciate it. Here we go.
And then that's the last enemy we have to deal with. Let's do a gambit for some authority training. So I really don't think Lysithea needs this XP. I'd rather give it to Costas. Have Costas do it with authority. Lysithea, can you support him? You can if you move. We're the good guys. Okay, we got some good abilities unlocked there. Need to remember to put on ancient dragon armor, I think, for Ionius. And then I think it was Lysithea got something crazy there too. I'll double check. I'll go through everybody just to make sure there's nothing. No hidden gambits missing that we could use to turn the tides. I'm planning to do the Battle of the Eagle and Lion with no time rewinds to make it fair, so we'll see. I also barely have any relics, so that's not really even a factor. What's up? The end of the War of the Eagle and Lion is today. There is a special dish in the dining hall. Partake in the festivities? Of course. Who wants to meet with Thales? Ah, our ringers.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know? This is one of my favorites. How did you know?
Good. Free motivation on Petra. Probably got a... Oh, we got so many supports unlocked. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to flip through the abilities I think we just got real quick while they're top of mind. So Ancient Dragon Wrath, calculate damage. That's what Thales has. So that's really cool. They picked it up. I think we can throw that in over top of Authority. That seems like a good trade-off. What was the other one we picked up? Someone picked up something really... Oh, Hunter's Boon on Dimitri. That's the one. Crit plus 20 on our priest. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just looking at his spell list. No, he does have some... So we do want to keep White Magic on him. I think it's going to be Authority too. We'll give him Hunter's Boon. Too funny. What a great ability to have on him. That looks like all the other ones that I'm concerned about for this fight. It's crazy how many abilities Geralt has. He's just like, it makes sense he has Disciple. He's just a mastermind of learning great options for combat. Yeah, I think the rest I'll leave as it is. Okay. Combat arts. All seem fine to me. I think that's all good. So with that, we're gonna take a quick intermission. I'm gonna throw on some smooth music and get my head on straight because this next fight's gonna be rough. When we get back from the intermission, we'll go through all of our supports as a pregame warm-up, and then from there it's on to the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion. Hello, hello. Back and ready to kick off this climactic battle. Game is loading up. We gave it a quick refresh to keep lag down. On to part 2 of the stream, episode 8. Felix and Rodrigo wait right after, in proper anime fashion, all of the death flag supports. Do a quick sound check, make sure my audio's coming in over the game audio. Looks all good. All right. Everything looks good. Let's jump in. Starting with Monica, we have, C support of Lysithea and Monica.
Tremble with wonder at the magnificence of my sorcery.
Unbelievable! It's simple tea, but somehow it's shining with the colors of the rainbow.
And the colors changing as it's being poured. How magical. Of course it's magical. I achieved it through magic. It's a spell of my own design, in fact. Impressed?
Is this what you wish to show me? I must admit, I've never seen such a thing. Is it still potable?
Is it still potable, she asks.
Then I suppose you wouldn't mind taking the first sip.
I know Lysithea had groupies.
That was amusing, Constance, but out with it. What was that favor you wished to ask of me?
It's a small thing regarding my house. I thought your highness might bend some slight effort towards seeing it restored from nothing.
I had a feeling that was it. I wish I could help, but you must understand my present circumstances.
Yes, I'm aware. All the more reason for you to get in on the ground floor, as it were. My magical might is unrivaled, as I proved to you only moments ago. Surely you can see the obvious benefit in having the sorceress prodigy Constance at your beck and call.
I agree that you are remarkable. That is beyond question. But how do you imagine rainbow tea will help me to achieve my aim?
Just imagine the acclaim of teapots.
It's a most worthy party trick, yes. But I have no use for such a thing.
Well, it's not as if that's the only trick up my sleeve. That was merely a sample of my repertoire. I never cease my work in developing new magic. Your highness is sure to find some of it useful.
Constance, there's something important that I would like to talk with you about.
Oh, have we not been discussing weighty matters all this time?
It's regarding a truth that you and countless generations of House Nouvelle have occulted.
Ah, that.
If you ever feel like revealing all to me, I'd be happy to talk further. Until then, my apologies, but as the Imperial Princess, there's nothing I can do to help your cause. Please don't misunderstand. As your ally and friend, I'm happy to keep you company. However, you mustn't expect more from me than friendship or battle support.
Of course. And now I shall make myself scarce. Good day.
Poor Monica, shot down. Lysithea's crude even in her reincarnations. Alright, now we've got Gwendol and the Flame Emperor. Interesting mix.
It's time I fessed up, Yurikins. I saw the whole thing.
What was it you think you saw?
It looked like you were singing to the children in the alley out back. And may I say, you were fantastic. Your performance hit me right in the heart. That was a song from Mittelfrank's Imperial Capital show, right? Ah, the good old days. You must have come back night after night if you remember it that well.
Perhaps a few times. I remember well how you looked upon that stage. You
Oh
even
boy.
talked of the capital among
Calm
other
yourself,
heroes.
Gwendol.
Unsurpassable? Yes, that was it. It's hard to believe I'd run into that unsurpassable songstress in a place like this. Luck is on my side, as ever.
I couldn't convince you to sing tenor yourself, hmm? You're talented enough for it.
What are you getting at?
Those two would be
Is this an
quite a
imitation
pair
from
on
the
stage.
mystical songstress herself?
Male virtuosos are hard to come by. Would-be divas are a dime a dozen, but men, not so much. And they have to be talented, as good as I am, which is very talented indeed. I think you have what it takes. If you're interested, I can...
Sorry, but no. No way in hell am I ever doing that.
Goodness, could have stopped at no.
I can't think of anything more wretched than getting up on a stage to sing in front of a bunch of people.
You didn't seem to mind singing for those children.
The little ones weren't feeling well and couldn't sleep, so I sang them a lullaby to help. That's a far cry from standing on the same stage as you have, with all of those stuffy nobles staring at me. Truthfully, I'm not brave enough for it.
Rein it in, Yurikins. It's the opera, not the battlefield. This isn't a life-or-death situation.
Fair enough. Sometimes I forget what's a real threat and what isn't. But I must ask you to never bring up singing again. Not to me. Not if you want to keep things amicable between us.
How can someone that good at singing hate it so much?
He only fears things like Manuela's gardening shears, truly scarring things. Oh hey, we've got supports the Mercedes. Mercedes and a net, go figure.
Shamir, you are training away from the ground of training.
Ah, Petra. Well, it looks like it might rain.
I have understanding. Rain training can cause unhealthiness. Can I give you a question now?
Sure.
You come from Dagda, I think. Why are you working at the monastery?
You can tell I'm from Dagda? Oh, I suppose Bridget is our neighbor. As for why I work here, that's simple. I work to live. Rhea took me in when I had nowhere else to go. I'm here to repay my debt. I don't plan to return to Dagda anytime soon.
But Fodlan is an enemy for you, right? Are you feeling okay about that?
The only ones I've fought in person are the Imperial Army. I carry no ill will toward anyone else.
Oof.
I have gratitude for your answering. You have given me understanding.
How about you? Do you hate them? The Empire is your father's enemy, no? And it's Dagda's fault that Bridget got pulled into the war at all. So, do you hate Dagda? Or do you see that as none of your concern?
The fault is not of Dagda. My father made his own choice to be joining the war. I cannot say I have no hatred for the Empire, but I do not have any for Edelgard. When I came here, she was always helping me.
Makes sense. You can hate a country without hating its people.
You speak with such honesty. It is very amazing.
I'm not that special. I just don't let emotions get in my way.
Emotionless Mercedes. Anna and Dimitri.
Now then, where is that book on dance?
Hello, Flane. I'm curious if you could confirm some suspicions I have.
Hello then, Hart.
Oh, this didn't take long.
I've recently been lost in study on the topic of Saint Setheline. You're familiar with her life, yes?
I know a little of her, as do many. But what does this have to do with me?
Interesting that you would ask that. Your question betrays your understanding of my inquiry.
I am quite certain that it does not, as a matter of fact.
I have interviewed several members of the Academy and the monastery. All agree that you have trouble focusing on detail-oriented work. As I mentioned, I have been carefully researching Saint Setheline's history, and I found several intriguing anecdotes concerning her life. Granted, it is not stated explicitly in the texts, but it is easy enough to read between the
Book
lines.
smart Dimitri's a vibe.
The authors of several tomes, all written within 50 years of Saint Setheline's passing, imply she found it difficult to maintain focus on detail-oriented tasks. Then, just this morning, as I was studying statues of Saint Sephline, I came to realize how similar her visage is to your own. Interesting, no?
I do not appreciate your disrespectful approach to this topic.
No disrespect intended, I assure you. Saint Sephline is a major saint. I only mean to say that looking like her is an honor.
I actually meant that you are being disrespectful to Saint Sephline.
There was one other item.
If you must.
You are quite skilled in white magic, yes? My understanding is that you have a very high affinity for the art.
Yes, I do. I am confident in my abilities. I am glad of my abilities, for it is a way in which I am able to help others.
Indeed. Once more an echo of Saint Sephline. I'm so curious as to why such similarities exist. Her crest? Perhaps hereditary traits then? Or is it possible I am allowing myself to see patterns where there are none?
I am very busy searching for a book. I will be going now.
Dun dun dun. Dimitri's on the hunt. Look out, Anna. Alright. Speaking beyond the hunt, time for Dimitri to have another meeting with the Flame Emperor.
How did you know Dorothea was an orphan?
I hear she buttered up some noble and he enrolled her in the academy.
Does someone like that even belong here?
I suggest ignoring them.
Lynn, don't scare me like that.
You seem less scared than surprised, but that's quibbling, I suppose. As for those two gossips, unimportant. I suggest forgetting all about them and their petty words. Join me for a meal. I've been the target of a lot of gossip, and eating generally makes me feel better.
Don't pretend we're the same. If I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be alone right now.
That's fine. But your life is your own business. It's not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger. Sorry. I kept talking, didn't I? I'll stop now.
Please do.
Oh, the Flame Emperor glare. Intimidating. And that's B with those two already. And finally we have Ionius and Lord Lysithea.
You came at just the right time, Edelgard.
Is that so?
Yes, I have a story for you. It's about a pair of nobles living about 100 years after the founding of the Adrestian Empire. One was Derek von Eyre. People called him the warrior prime minister. He bravely led soldiers into battle and mowed down his enemies. And the other
Was the emperor of the time. She wagered the throne in a duel against Derek and won. Why don't we do what our ancestors did and have a little duel ourselves? That's what you were going to say. But the answer is no.
You interrupted me! The warrior prime minister used a dramatic line to propose the duel, and you did not allow me to say
Even
it.
brought his own throne.
My apologies, Ferdinand.
Well, at any rate, you were correct in surmising that I was about to challenge you. But
Maybe
your
Lysithea can win his throne.
Ferdinand, control yourself. When will you tire of challenging me in pointless competitions?
I can quit now if you insist on it. I will not challenge you again.
You expect me to believe that?
Why do you look so surprised? Of course it is not a valid duel unless both parties are willing. Now that you have refused outright, I must come up with some other way of getting that which I seek.
I'm afraid to ask what you could possibly mean by that.
Only that I will find some other way of showing everyone that I am superior to you. I will write a handbill listing your accomplishments, alongside my own more impressive accomplishments.
Such a bitter old man.
Produce thousands of these pamphlets and distribute them far and wide. Then everyone will know about my...
This has to stop. duel after all.
Yeah, you destroy him. Ancient Dragon Wrath and all, he wouldn't stand a chance. Alright. That is the end of the quibbling. It is time to jump into the mission and plan out our team. Into the Battle of the Eagle and Lion against Rodrigue and Felix, the two house rivals. Get hyped! Who will win? Archbishop Hilda's support.
Part of my family's territory, House Burgleys. It is the largest field in all of Fodlan. The grain it produces sustains the whole empire. Wait, I sure hope we don't destroy all that grain.
It is considered the most suitable place for a large-scale battle.
Professor, if it were up to you, how would you approach this battle?
Surprise them with clever schemes, of course.
That sounds like a certain someone we both know. But as you wish, we'll use whatever strategy you think is best. If the Black Eagle House bands together, we won't lose.
Our strength is superior, so if we do lose, it will be on your shoulders, Professor.
If you are not confident you can do this, just sit back and leave it to me.
The most you will do is make things worse. You'll just get in Lady Edelgard's way.
Are you two about to fight? Oh, count me in! Wait, no, I think we all need to calm down.
We have no lack of opponents. I am ready to go hunting for our enemies.
Yeah.
Hunting isn't exactly. Well, I guess they're pretty similar, actually. I'm just gonna hide in the fort and cheer everyone on. There, is a fort, right?
Sure, but it's deep in enemy territory. How kind of you to offer to cut through for us.
What? No, that's not what I meant! Good work, Bernie.
This will be your first battle, won't it, Flame? You don't seem nervous at all.
I shall give it my all.
Let's go, Anna.
Our battle will begin shortly. The flag of the Black Eagles will soon grace Gronder Field.
Oh, this is one of the most exciting battles in any randomizer run. Can't wait to see how this plays out and see the progress that the rival students have made since the first mock battle. We know that the rival Bernie and Felix are both looking pretty nasty, and they're both Golden Eagle. So it's going to be interesting just to see who is truly monstrous out there. To make this somewhat fair, I'll be focusing in on my own class for this, so we'll bring Dimitri, Costas, Annette, Flame Emperor, Ionius, Hubert, Manuela, and of course Lysithea. We get to bring one more, which is of course going to be Anna, and then we get to bring one adjutant here, so that'll probably just be whoever needs the XP. I'm thinking, I feel like Fletch is kind of falling behind in a lot of ways. So let's bring her in with someone she can get some support with. Fletch needs support with Dimitri. Perfect. Dimitri, you can get Fletch on your side to do some extra damage when you attack. Fletch, I need focusing on her reason magic, it looks like. So we'll give her... Sucks I can't have her go like Meteor. It'll never trigger though. We'll have her, let's take, I guess, Blizzard. I'm going to go into the marketplace and talk to Petra. We're going to sell all these bullions I'm sitting on and see if we can upgrade some gear ahead of this fight. So that's 2 bullions here. And then Fletch is sitting on 2 bullions as well. Which gives us a healthy 21,000 gold to mess with. Let's go and talk to the Blacks. Oh, before that, Battalion Guild. Let's replenish. I believe Dimitri hits C in authority, yeah, so we can upgrade him from the Saros Magic Core. What can we give him in C rank? Vestra Sorcery Engineers is a good choice. In fact, you know what? I'm going to give that to Hubert. Hubert should be the one using Vestra, and then we can give Morphus to Dimitri. It's a good setup. That way they can take some extra hits, because Hubert's more likely to be on the front line. Okay, in terms of upgrading the gear we're sitting on, 20,000 gold. We should be able to do some upgrades. This iron axe we can make. Yeah, let's make that a killer axe. That should get her through this fight. I'm waiting for that 11 sword to break before I repair it because I don't have any good way of getting magic crystals once I do, so it's kind of a one chance to repair it. His iron lance, we could give him, let's get, we'll give him a killer lance. Since we got all these black sand steel to play with. The rest are okay, but I'm kind of wondering, going to the armory, is there any perhaps like brave weapons people could put on for this fight to really like hammer through? I'm thinking about just picking up all of the brave items for this fight and then handing them out to whoever can use them. That'll drain our coffers a good amount and give a huge combat proficiency bonus to whoever we're fighting. Man, she's one below. You know what? Let's drop her steel axe and give her the brave axe. And she'll get those 4 experience points in like 2 combat fights. So that solves that. He's good with the killer axe. And he's already got silver gauntlets. I need somebody... No, instead of the steel sword, let's have her take the brave sword. Because she has the proficiency. She lacks strength, but she's got huge speed. She should be able to hit like 4 times with sword crit plus 10 with that brave sword. I think that'll work in our favor. Sucks. Yeah, I wish Flame Emperor had B. I guess Ionius could use the Brave Lance for this fight, but I'll probably swap it off to her. Do we really still... Yeah, we do need him leveling his bow. You know what? Let's drop the Iron Lance. Just let's show off his wealth. Go in here with a Killer Lance and a Brave Lance. That's pretty cool. And that's all the brave weapons I bought. We can't make a Mercurius yet. I need more professor level. Double checking all of our good items are equipped. We do have an Iron Lance just sitting on the sidelines now that we could give to somebody else. Let's give that Iron Lance to Flame Emperor so she doesn't run out mid-fight. Can do a little bit more combat art action that way too. I feel like I need to give her a ranged weapon because her defense is so low. But I'm trying to think, what should I give her? Actually, you know, it would be a good item for her. Let's actually trade with a net and have a net give up this steel sword. Or not this steel, this Levin sword. Instead of the Armored Slayer. And then Annette doesn't need that, she doesn't need an Armor Slayer, so we can drop that. And just give her a more basic bow, I'm thinking. Let's have her take this iron bow and just repair it. A venom bow wouldn't be bad on her, actually, since she doesn't do a lot of physical damage. I've been looking for something to make into a venom weapon, so that takes care of that. Oh, I gave the wrong 11 sword. Whoops, glad I caught that. I was supposed to give the other 11 sword. So trade this for this, because she'll be using that a lot more in this fight. Okay, and then Hubert, he doesn't really... I think his bow's fine, and we used a lot of money on this fight already, so I don't want to do too much. Let's drop the door key and grab a chest key. Okay, and then in terms of our battalions... I think... Where is my... Is it... No, there it is. Yeah, because you can use that now. I'm going to have her switch over to the impregnable wall for this fight. And let's make sure that that's repaired. Because she's our healer, so she'll be on the back line. So she's a good person to be kind of an oh-shit button to get us out of a bad situation. So we know that the golden deer are kind of the nastier. And I'm going to try and go into this blind and discover them as we go. So I'm going to put some of my ringers over on the right side to deal with the golden deer. I think Flame Emperor is a good person. We need someone with a lot of stopping power to deal with Bernie. I want the impregnable wall on the left side so we can kind of force our way into the fort. I'm trying to think, who do we have that has that kind of stopping power? She'll be a good support character to bring. I'm wondering if it's just, do I just send Hubert? Or is it him with his bombard and... Yeah, with his bombard and his killer axe. I think it might actually be Costas is the one. And then we'll keep Hubert with... keep Hubert and Lysithea together. Okay, that looks like the best squads. We'll go 5 and 4. Okay, I will not be using time rewinds on this fight. If anyone goes down, we're just going to play it out and see how this goes. Last thing to check, I want to make sure everybody has vulneraries on hand. You could probably grab a chest key too. Oh, we already have them on people. Okay. Let's have you grab just an extra vulnerary in case someone needs it. Didn't you guys... You have a pure water, actually. Let's trade the pure water to Anna. That seems like a good setup. And Anna, did we give you... Yeah, we did. Okay, so everybody has a bonus crest. Everyone's vulneraries seem good enough for this fight. Ooh, take a deep breath. And let's prepare for the Battle of the Eagle and the Lion.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
the center of the battlefield. The house that secures it will have a clear advantage.
Death Knight, of course.
As you wish.
Okay. Let's take a look. So we're facing Death Knight, sitting squad in the middle. Minor Crest of Blathid, 121 stats, 20 strength, 18 dex. He's going to be hidden like a truck. And he's trying to kill the real Ash. Take his place. Going to this side, we've got... Oh, I guess we should zoom in on some of these. Okay, so we've got little squat Raphael over here. 124, not bad, not bad. He's packing offensive tactics, but... And, oh no, he does have a gambit now, so we need to watch out. His gambit's going to hit like a truck. He's a little bit weaker, but he does have high dex and high speed, so he could be a surprise threat. We'll have to be careful of him. Alright, that'll be the first two threats we deal with, looks like. Oh, and we also have Rhea coming in, Valkyrie Rhea on her Pegasus, packing a short spear and a blessed spear. 137 stats. Pretty nasty stats too. Rally Dex won't be a threat, but still don't want to underestimate her. She's going to be pretty mean. Okay, let's move.
Leave it to me.
Here goes.
I'm going to take advantage of Ash drawing fire from Death Knight on this opening hit to try and get into position and then just do a full-on charge with Impenetrable Wall. Get behind enemy lines that way. Alright, you've got Rescue lined up. That'll be good.
I'll cut through.
Let's go ahead and ward him up while we can.
Unexpected.
On this side, looks like we can lure. I don't really want to lure Raphael though. Honestly, you know what? These Leicester Alliance troops are kind of nasty. Maybe I do want to take the hit from Raphael. I just need somebody who can. I honestly think it's got to be Costas. Let's have Costas take the opening hit. How fast is Raphael? Raphael, attack speed 10. Okay, not too bad. He's because his strength is so low, his weapon's weighing him down. Do we have counter on Costas? We don't. Let's put on his silver gauntlets and try and dodge it. Have everybody else kind of move in and support.
Let's take them out.
You can do drawback. No one here has rally, unfortunately. So we'll just move in outside of range and hope the first turn goes well. Death Knight shoots Ash as the opening hit.
Black Eagles and Blue Lions are fighting. Maybe we can sneak right past them.
One damage on Costas. Oh, Raphael. The levels were not kind on you. There she is. Bernie's the one we gotta watch out for. Or do we? She was scary because she had high physical attack. I wonder if she's on that mage book, if it's taking her power away. Well, we'll find out later. First of all, they just straight up left Raphael to die. That's brutal. Alright, Raphael, sorry, you're going to be the first casualty of this fight. Get out of here. Don't deserve to be on the same battlefield as Costas.
Pretty good, don't you think?
Please be careful.
Let's see if we can catch one of these knights before they get too far away. I would love to horse slayer them, but I'm kind of worried that they're gonna double the heck out of her. Look at this. 6 speed? Actually, if it's 6 speed, maybe I will. Okay. Takes care of that. Over here, we need to clear the way. Annette, you're kind of squishy. Why don't you do the honors? Is she doing 13 times 2 on armored knights? Since when? I thought you were weak, Annette. Must be her battalion. Ooh. Okay, the way is cleared. He's still shooting at Ash. Alright, here's my master gambit. We're going to impregnable wall Lysithea, have her charge in as kind of a wall to distract the enemies. Then we rush him forward. Looks like they're going to aim for him, so I'm actually going to have them switch over to his sword. But I'm going to throw back a rescue on Lysithea, drag her in, get a free level on Thales for my trouble.
Such power dwells within.
Have you come in. Actually, I'm going to have you go to the other side, because those Pegasus Knights are probably the bigger problem here.
Apologies.
And then if we put her in here, that'll maximize kind of the hate targeting. You can stay in the safety of our pack. Alright, let's see how it plays out. Death Knight really wants to erase his counterpart. Yeah, here comes Rhea. That's what I was worried about. Ooh, Crest of Flames from Ash. She's trying to stay alive. Ooh, that knight's lucky. And we got B rank now. Lance Breaker unlocked. As well as her Brave Axe. Hopefully we can Brave Axe through these Pegasi coming in. These might actually be more dangerous than the...
Stronghold for me to seize. Splendid.
There goes Lawrence acting on his own. Guess we've got no choice but to capture the central hill and cover him.
Ooh, good hit. But he was his own undoing. Nicely done, Ash. Nicely done. Guess they don't have to cover him anymore. Soldiers are clashing. Yeah, these Alliance soldiers are stacked on the mounts. They're kind of one of my bigger threats here. Good, I lured one of them over. That's what I was hoping for. Now we can just all dogpile this one in the safety. Safety of our back line, that is. Okay, how mean are you guys? 128, they're super fast, but they're a little bit weak on the strength side. They don't have any combat arts. You're the bigger concern, but it looks like Thales is just going to body these guys. And they're all going for Thales for some reason. I wonder why. I mean, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's my thought on this. I'm just gonna... Boom! Let's get some poison on them, see if we can whittle them down. That's so strange that they're all going for Thales, though. I might as well stick him in a bush and let it happen. Alright. Show me what you got. I will drag, let's drag Anna up. Go after Death Knight, or at least she could, clear the way. Let's go all out. Oh, we can't double. Alright, that's actually the better option. Yeah, have him come in here. I need something a little stronger. I really hope the AI is not lying to me and they go after Thales. Or else a net is going to get destroyed. Hey, Lester Lineage Plus on Fletch. That's huge. No combat arts on you. You can't reach them either. It's fine. You can run full speed. Full throttle. This guy's going after Dimitri, and I do not want that to come to pass. Although... Nah, she doesn't have any range. Yeah, let's just clear these guys out before they get in and start doing serious damage. Nuh-uh.
This is what I do.
And Lord is mastered. Quick riposte. Quick riposte. Ooh, that's gonna be so good. That would be unbalanced if I get on more people. Okay, we gotta move quick. Or else we're gonna lose them and these guys are gonna be out in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. He's got 8 attack speed. They both have 6. I think that's the way to go. Let's get him into these bushes to take those hits. We'll try and Killer Lance them to do something about it. What do I want to do? I don't want to be in those bushes yet. Let's have you come here, do some support. You can heal yourself. Actually want to have you start coming back towards the middle. You have a rescue. No, let's not use that yet. Alright, Death Knight's turning his attention. He's consistent. I'm glad he doesn't have any crit chance, but he's definitely consistent. Ray is trying to fight Thales in a bush. Big mistake. Ooh, you get to see Edelgard in combat. She's not bad. Considering how strong these cavalry are, she's not bad at all. more lambs to the slaughter over here trying to fight DJ Thales. Yeah, for whatever reason, they really want him out of the fight. Alright, we're about to see the three powerhouses clash in the middle. Ooh, Knight Kneeler Edelgard, she's going for the kill. And she fell back. Oh no, don't do it. It's a mock battle, Lysithea. Show mercy. Alright, the lure's working. Set up some killer lance action. Whoa, Crest of Indec. That was dangerous. As if these guys weren't strong enough already. I didn't consider that. Blue Lions needs to start getting some kills in, or Golden Deer is going to run wild. How close do I have to be to rescue her? 2 spaces. Alright. These guys are kind of a non-factor at this point, so let's get her back in the action. Can you finish her off with your bonus? You can't. Well, I guess you. Oh no, you actually can't. Even with that, you're 1 short. I think we can fix that. Yeah, you have an iron bow, no less. You'd probably chunk her. Man, the Blue Lions on paper seemed so strong at the beginning of the game, and they just all fell off. I gotta thank Mudkip next time he's in chat for steering me clear of that sinking ship.
Can't afford to lose.
Goodbye, Rhea. Valkyrie Rhea is down. Raphael is down. Valkyrie Rhea's entourage is about to go with her. At least I got their magic resistance right, I guess. Can we just training bow them? It's so mean. That's why he brought it.
I must stay focused.
That's why he brought it.
I think I'm improving.
Hey, you can learn magic. I was getting worried. Ooh, he's going after Ingrid now. Okay, so let's look at what's coming in at us. We've got Maiden. Maiden's 117 stats, but she's really well balanced. She's weak to magic. Minor Crest is Chevalier, but she is packing Helm Splitter. She's packing Helm Splitter, so she might use that. Otherwise, kind of a glass cannon. Murderous Intent. She actually could be pretty mean to him. And we're kind of busy dealing with this guy. We're going to have to hit him with some magic to get through this. I think she can do the clear.
I've still got it.
Nice, Manuela. Like how the camera had to like jump up a notch. I'm hesitant to take the hit from her. At her back is Edelgard, Crest of Daphnel. She does have Night Kneeler, and she showed she knows how to use it. She's packing Enhanced Fortitude, so she's going to be a tank, especially with 17 defense. We may need to approach her with magic, and she's going to hit whoever she gets into contact with first for a lot. And especially if they get their buff, which they're about to. I think I'm going to have Flame Emperor get to the back here, and then go ahead and dismount so they don't get... Really, Death Knight? You're going to shoot her? There we go. That's what I thought. Okay. Same time, I don't want to shy away. Kind of want to see Ionius versus... Yeah, let's see father-daughter. Father-daughter showdown. And we can... Ooh, if I full estate her... She's got a short axe. Can we buff him up before he goes into there? No, we cannot buff him up before he goes into here. Okay, I think we're going to put Costas on the back line as backup, but I'm going to do something a little bit risky and see how it plays out. Armchair tactics. Alright, we pinned Maiden down so she won't hold off our back line. She will hit him though. Oh, he's hurt. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't realize he was hurt. Alright. I have no way of helping him, so it is what it is. I can remove him, but I'm kind of scared to... Well, no, they can't reach, so I might as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and get him off the battlefield. Sorry about this, Death Knight. I'll see you next chapter when you join me. But we've had enough of your ballista antics.
For Lady Edelgard.
Sit down, Death Knight. Do you have enough? You don't have enough bow. I feel like I better move her in here just in case I need to step in and save Ionius. If there's anything left of Ionius after this. Okay, Kingdom Soldiers got another kill. That's all they're doing. They're just sitting back waiting. That's going to be a crazy clash at the bottom. Ooh, Ionius took the hit. Hang in there, Ionius. No, he took both hits, so he's super hurt. We might lose him here. He's going to have to dodge. Father versus daughter. Oh, no. Ha ha. Ionius isn't out of it yet. He's got a nasty fight down there, but we moved Edelgard into position, so she should be able to help. We also have Costas nearby. He can jump in, but I think... Yeah, I think Edelgard should be able to... Or not Edelgard, Lysithea should be able to deal with this. Lysithea, clear these people out.
This is what I do.
Fake Fletch gets ousted. Let's have you pull to the side. We can throw a gambit back on her to pin her down. Oh yeah, this is looking mighty over for the Golden Deer. Your rescue, how can you hit them? Oh, wait, what? Oh, enhanced fortitude prevents unit from being moved. She can't be pinned down. Wow. Edelgard's not bad. I think we could do a lot with that character. But for this fight, I think we need to get her out of this fight. If we can. Why is she so strong? World boss Edelgard over here. I guess we got one more round with her to go. Yeah, she can't be stopped. We're gonna lose Ionius. Oh no, and we can't save him. I don't think we can unless we only you have rescue and you don't have the range to rescue him. No. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't have enough. I can draw him back one tile, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think I'll still do it just to get Manuela back in the fight. What do you mean you can't? Did you use all of your rescues? You used all of your rescues. No. It's going from bad to worse. We can arm you. You can't even hurt her. All right, we got to whittle down Bernie while we can. Flame Emperor, get back on your mount. All right, before I move Manuela, let's just see. We're about to see a huge clash over here. We've got Randolph, high speed, high strength. He's just a missile. He's coming in here. The Lady Knight Randolph, who is now packing a battalion. And he's also packing Defiant Strength. So, and Tomebreaker. Yeah, he's going to probably hit Byleth. Oh yeah, he's going to destroy Byleth. He's going to one-shot Byleth. Byleth, Crest of Saros, packing Veteran Knight, 127. Really good stat. The one weakness of Byleth is her defense. And Randolph is about to absolutely obliterate that side of her. Man, I forgot about their rings. I should have stolen those things. I don't have a single thief on the field. I don't have a single thief on the field. I guess we don't get the rings. Oof. Save him. Get him out of there. It's not enough. Okay, okay. Rodrigue coming in to save Byleth. Ooh, and Yuri cleans it up. Unexpected. And now Byleth versus Ingrid. Ingrid can't hurt her. Byleth's only weakness was her defense. Ingrid's dodgy though. All right, the counter. Ingrid not packing a lot of offensive power. Fire's not doing it, but she's tanky. She's a mage that can hold the line, and then Bernie's the real concern here, hitting with 14 damage Nosferatu's times 2. That's kind of what I'm worried about. Oh, and there goes Ionius. No!
So shameful. How could I fall like this?
How could you lose to your daughter, Ionius? Surprisingly, no one has triggered the morale boost yet. Can you please remove her from this battle? You still can't remove her. She is such a monster. Alright, let's Assault Trooper again. Actually, does Assault Troop knock? I can't move her either way. Master and Brigand. What do we get? Discipline.
My aim's even higher.
Casas with discipline is going to be a very good character. Alright, Manuela, end the nightmare. Actually, end the nightmare from a distance so we can get you into the rest of this fight. That's how we stop Edelgard. Boom! 27. Manuela with the proportions of a Goomba from the original Mario movie. Alright. Now there's Felix down here, 140. His weakness is magic, but he does have close counter. He's also packing some nasty crest. He doesn't have any combat arts. That's so weird he doesn't have combat arts. I think we're going to have Lysithea do battle with Felix. Oh, I can't believe I didn't think to bring the thief to steal their stuff. It is what it is. All right, let's get DJ Thales up in here. He can silence somebody. Do we silence Bernadetta? I say we let them fight. It seems unnecessary to silence her. I will keep shooting her though. But yeah, this Bernie is an absolute... Oh, her defense isn't as high as I thought, but 142. She's packing aptitude, so she keeps getting better. She's got minor crests of keyhole to stop counterattacks, and 20 magic with 19 speed, 18 dex, and as long as she has Nosferatu and Ingrid to hold the front line. I don't think Ingrid is going to hold the front line though, especially she lost Randolph. She needed him for rivalry. I actually think Yuri's going to come in with his Among Us little pixel art there and his alert stance. I think he might be more than they can stop, especially now that Rodrigue's on the field. Charming, Defiant, Res Rodrigue. He's not much. We still got Nader and Acheron holding the back lines. Acheron's a joke. Nader's pretty good. We'll see if Lady Rhea joins the fight here, but even if she does, she's not going to offer much in terms of healing. Okay. Let's get ready to sweep in and clean this mess up when it no longer involves us. I could put him down there to draw fire. I don't think he has the tankiness to get away with it, though. Maybe he could. Maybe he would, you know what? With the defense, I think he'll be fine. No, maybe I wrote Rodrigue off. He seems decent. With a 44 HP, he can hold his own. It's a clutch dodge for Ingrid. Took their whole forces, but they got her. Ingrid is down. Bernie is all alone. Okay, Ray is joining the fight. What's solo Bernie gonna do? She's gonna pull out her training sword, because it's what she specializes in. I think we gotta save Bernie. No touching Bernie. Who can you actually hurt? Anyone good? Not really. Alright. Give him a shot. Hey, Rodrigue. What is your bow? C? Just bombard these guys from a safe distance. We can actually silence... None of them are mages now, though. Or none of them are using their magic, I should say. Yeah, even Byleth. Byleth is just like, what is fire? What is blizzard? Give me my training axe. Let me get in here and do this. I'm going to silence Roderick just for the... Oh, I can't silence him. Two of them are immune to silence? Or do they just not know magic so you can't silence them? It's probably you just... Oh, no, he actually has general. What about you? You just don't have magic. Okay, so you can't silence people who don't have magic. I never knew that. If that's the case, I think I'm going to actually have him come over here. Couldn't silence her if I wanted to. She's tanky. Ooh, those archers. Yeah, we gotta get in here and help. I can't even hurt her with the 11 sword. Wow. Huh. Can you hit them from there? No. Let's... This is too good of an opportunity to pass this up. We got you, Bernie. We got you, Bernie.
You could have at least tried.
We'll save you from these mean blue lions. Shut them all down. Could Lysithea take all of them, I wonder? Let's have her step over here. I kind of want to make this a spicy ending. Let's get Costas moved in just for the backup. In case it gets too spicy, we'll have a backup plan. Bernie says, sit down, Rodrigue.
Cannot fight any longer. Sorry, everyone. Please continue onward to victory.
There it is, the golden deer morale boost. Bernie hype. Rhea and Byleth. Oh, the showdown. You can't stop Bernie. No one can stop Bernie. Okay, maybe you can stop Bernie. She put on a hell of a performance, though. Good for her. And there's the blue lion morale boost. Come on, I thought you got a morale boost.
I just worked harder.
Lysithea is using lightning as she should. Alright, Crested Lamine, 27. Wow, Nader is really good. Yeah. Let's see what you got, Nader. I'll fight you. I'll fight you and I'll win. I'm going to shut down Rayo's heals while I'm at it. Or not. Kind of want to just keep this bombard combo going. Good archery experience. And get mastery for archery on Annette. Battalion Vantage. It's alright. Alright, we got that archer completely. Yeah, these archers just get eliminated. They're not even a threat. Let's get a heal on... Does she even need it? Like, really, does she even need it? I think she can dunk on Felix as she is. Yeah, let's get you moved in here to help against those archers. But I think she's going to be just fine. Now, how about this 135 stat Byleth? Is Rhea going to be dangerous? No. She's really just there to be a heal bot for her. You're going after her. You're going... They're just ignoring us. Fine, if you guys aren't even going to give us the time of day to fight, we're just going to sweep through and erase your forces. Teach you to ignore Hubert.
You worked hard for nothing.
Now, Hubert's got chess key, so I'll have you just swoop down, trade that for that. Okay, Nader with the 30% hit. Give him props for that. I'll give him props for that.
Thank you.
I just can't hurt this Byleth with all these physics. Wow. I think these archers are about to eliminate her.
Hey, princess, heads up. There's a rat right by your imperial feet.
How dare you? You will not rile me with childish tactics.
Ah, so the sheer terror in your eyes was something else entirely. My mistake. It was only a joke.
You really hope to unsettle me with childish jokes? It won't work. You must stand and fight.
Should have brought up the rats, Felix. It's the last move you're going to do in this fight.
I must get stronger.
She's so good. And Byleth is down. Hey, you're finally going to give Hubert the time of day. I appreciate it. Can't even hurt them anymore. Alright, your time on the ballista has ended, Annette. Ooh, these guys are actually kind of mean. She does have counter, though. I'd like to see them try. Come test your luck against my 11 sword. I'm actually impressed Felix, though. Won around with Lysithea. Gonna end that right now, though. Maybe not. Guess she gotta do it herself.
Sorry, but it's about time I make my exit. The rest of you, please finish the job.
Can't believe Roderick went down before we even had a chance to have a showdown. That was just pitiful. I knew Bernie was good, but that was kind of more pathetic than I was expecting. Yeah, give this guy an aura. Ooh, Dimitri. Erased. Alright, Acheron. I got no reason to hold back anymore. Hey, you got Lance Fair? Okay, okay, okay. This guy might actually be able to give me a fight. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna try and silence her again.
Such power dwells within.
1 damage on Hubert? You're not even worth my time. Go bother someone else, Rhea. Go heal your Acheron.
This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well. It's clear to me.
Lethality bolting on Hubert. That's dirty. That's a dirty thing to bring on Hubert.
You won't like this.
Sorry, Acheron. Nobody's afraid of you. And now for the classic battle of Flame Emperor versus Rhea.
Do not deviate. It's our chance to prevail.
Not bad. You know what? Let's see that play out. Fight him, Dimitri. Put Acheron down. Rhea. Crest of the Beast, Rhea. She's average, but she's no match for Flame Emperor. And she thinks her training sword is the way to go to stop her. That's cute. Ooh, that's a good hit. We'll do that though. This Alliance soldier is actually more of a threat than Acheron. Who knew all the nobles going to school were actually just bad fighters? A meritocracy this world is not. I think Costas might be a shoo-in for MVP of this fight. Alright, we've basically cleaned up the map. I think it's just Acheron and Rhea left. Good showing. Very good showing. We only lost Ionius. That was a pretty good fight. Oh, does Rhea want to fight her? Okay. I can entertain that. Oh, unless they're next to each other, she doesn't. Rhea's a chicken. What do I think of you, Rhea?
Too slow. Saw that coming.
We are just styling on these other classes. I thought they'd put more of a fight than this.
You could have at least tried.
Let her have it. Really, Rhea? You're just gonna sit back and heal through your poison? I'm disappointed in you. It's fine. I like to watch poison tick on you. Let's decimate her battalion while we're at it. I want to see them retreat. Everyone gather around, support a net. All out of vulneraries. How sad. That's right. Miracle. Alright, alright. I see you, Rhea. I think we're done playing with our food, though. Rhea's Seros sacred monks withdrew. You're damn right they did.
End of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are the Black Eagles.
Thank you for your hard work, everyone. I dare say that prize is as good as ours.
Lysithea MVP. Pretty earned. She worked hard in the early part of that fight.
Edelgard, Professor, that was a spectacular battle. You both fought exceptionally well.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it quits there for today. That was a good run through. Had a lot of fun in that fight, but the hours are getting on, So I think I'm gonna continue with the resolution of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion when we come back on Monday. Till then, I'll see you all next time. This is Dizzy Kid signing out.